Hey y'all, hey. I'm sitting in my living room watching a movie and eating. And I started to scroll. I paused the movie and I started to scroll Instagram. I watched a video that Scott Evans put up, him interviewing Denzel. I'm back. I had to go and make sure I had the names right. So right after that video with Scott Evans, I scrolled to Isaiah Frizzell on Instagram. And his message was about betrayal and how to move through it. Instantly, a message was put into my head to change your algorithm. We are responsible for our algorithm. Social media, we are responsible for that. So the stuff you see is because that's what you're looking for. That's what you want to see. So if you don't like your algorithm, change it. The same goes for your life. Our lives have algorithms as well. Now, while there's a thing called confirmation bias, we're not going to get into that. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. However, I am responsible for what I allow into my life, what I allow myself to see and hear, because what those things do, it regulates or deregulates my emotions, feelings, and such. So if I'm scrolling on social media and everything that I see is positive, encouragement, knowledge on how to improve your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, how to become more self-aware, that is going to empower me because that is all I'm taking in, right? On the other side, if the only thing that's coming up on my timeline and in my scrolling is fights and negativity and sadness and people feeling the way that I feel negatively, that's going to make an impact on my body, on my mind, my spirit, and my soul. Check your algorithm. What does your algorithm say about you? I was trying to get my ring light and all that stuff. I ain't had time for that. This message ain't for that. During this and through this journey of divorce that I am experiencing and the separation that comes along with it. Now remember, it's been like 3 years. It doesn't matter where you are in the journey. You always have a lesson to learn. There is always something to learn. There is always a moment where you can be more self-aware. We are not as self-aware as we think we are. We don't treat people as well as we think we do. Now, I'm going to listen to what I'm hearing, and I'm going to say that. And this message is going to be for whomever that it is supposed to be for, because it's also for me as well, right? We got the holidays coming up. Next week is Thanksgiving, and then, we rolling right into all the Christmas spirits and all of that. And we know that the holiday season is family-based and oriented. That's the time where you get to see your family, you spend time with them, you laugh, you joke, you reminisce, you catch up and all that. But during that separation phase and divorce afterwards, because I can imagine that I'll have a sense of grief as well. While you're grieving, I admonish you to not be alone. Do not isolate yourself. That isn't helpful for you. It doesn't matter. Nobody's saying you have to be joyful and happy and all that all the time. What you don't want to do is isolate yourself, because isolation is one of those points where depression can set in. And then it's harder to climb out the hole. When you're feeling down, you're feeling bad, tell somebody, talk to somebody, even if you don't know how to communicate it, even if you don't know what you need or know what you want, or just say, hey, you know what? I'm not having a good day today. My emotions are all over the place. I can't pinpoint it right now. I need to process it, and then I'll reach back out and let you know what was going on. But somebody needs to know how you're feeling. Somebody needs to know. Having that outlet confirms to your mind and your spirit and your soul that you got somebody looking out for you. Your higher power for sure, but you got somebody in the flesh that's looking out for you. And that's what we need. We need community. We need family. We need love, care, nurturing, and I'm going to say it again, grace. Got to give yourself grace. I had to learn how to move in quiet, to move in stillness. Stillness doesn't mean stagnant. Quiet doesn't mean nothing is happening. You get to learn who you are in the stillness and in the quiet moments. And it's even if you're crying in those quiet moments or you're angry in those quiet moments, you're still learning about yourself. How do you get unstuck when there is a negative emotion that you are experiencing? How do you do that? What do you do to change your algorithm? I've been working on changing my algorithm. What I'm thinking about, how I view it, how it impacts me. I think about that a whole lot more now. So if you ain't getting cussed out and cussed at, you're welcome. It's because my algorithm has changed. My algorithm has changed. My algorithm has changed. Can't nobody make me do nothing I don't want to do. Whatever emotion I had is because I chose to do that. What are you choosing? What emotion are you choosing? What feelings are you choosing? Yes, feel the feelings, because you got to feel it. You got to go through it. But don't sit in it. Here's an analogy. You run bath water because you want to take a bath. You get in the tub and you're sitting in it. Now, when you get in the tub, you dry, the water wet. The dirt that's on you going to come off. Okay? You're going to keep sitting in that dirty water. The water done got cold. And you just sitting. You sitting in cold, dirty water with yesterday and the day's day all over you. And you just sitting in it. Now, I don't know what most people do, but for me, if I take a bath, I am still going to shower. So I sit, I feel it, get that layer of dirt up off of me. I let the water out and then I take a shower. And I bathe again to let the water come down on me and get the dirt off of me, right? Get up out that water. Get out that dirty ass water. Okay? Yes, it hurts. Yes, you're grieving. No, you did not plan for any of this to happen in your life. Nope, this is not what you thought life would look like for you at this age, on this day, at this time. Okay. So what do you want? What do you want life to look like for you now? Okay, you're separated. Okay, you're divorcing. Yes, it hurts. Nobody is saying you can't hurt. Nobody is saying it shouldn't hurt. What I'm saying is, Stop sitting in that dirty ass water. Get up and shower. Put on something that make you feel good, that make you look good, that make you smile. Put on some music, read a book, watch a movie, laugh, get some sun. Go outside, get some sun. Open them curtains up. Let the Lord in. Let him into your house. All up and through, around. Get up out of that dirty ass water. Okay? Change your algorithm. Do you have people you can call when you feeling bad? Not perceived, but factually. Because we can perceive that we don't have nobody to call when we feeling bad. But that's probably not true. A very important part of the growth that I've had to experience, and I am experiencing still, is expressing when I need help and when I need something. Listen, growing up to be an independent Black woman can be a blessing and a curse. Growing up, learning and knowing and having to be the strong person is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that you're resilient and you know how to move through situations. The curse is not knowing how to ask for help and when you need help, because we're taught how to be resilient and to do all these strong things, but we are not taught how to ask for help. For me, I'm not passing that down to my daughter. I'm not passing that down to my sons. It takes a community. It takes family. And family is the one you make now. It ain't necessarily always one you're born into. Remember that as well. Change your algorithm. You need a support system. You need people. You need people. That's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I'm about to go on about my day. My algorithm has been changed and it continues to change and be updated. I pray and wish the same for you. If anybody ever needs anybody to talk to, reach out to me. I got you. You are not in this alone. You hear the words. You got to trust it, though. You're not in this alone. Peace.